So we're in the middle of transforming the Pyment that we made back without my sheet in front of me. I do believe was September or something. The sheet's not here. But, early September, beginning of August, or end of August, early September, when we pulled the grapes off the vine. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sanitizing my equipment here. I'm going to get a reading on this. I want to see where the alcohol level is. So I'm going to sanitize my hydrometer, my hydrometer test tube. If I can find where the rest of it went. So I'll probably pour all this back in since it's sanitized. Let's put our little napkin out there like we know what we're doing. I'm going to take our hydrometer. We're going to put the hydrometer right in the test tube here. Test tube. Into the flask that we get a reading on. And then we're simply going to take what we call, I don't want to touch this again, our wine thief. I just bumped it against the thing. So I'll stick it back in the sanitizer. And we'll drain that out of there. And now that I did all that, I realize I probably can't get the cover off of this without two hands. So I'm going to bring this forward really slow. And I do want to show the mountainous amount of Leese that's in there once I get a flashlight on it. So we'll come back and we'll do that in a second. Get the bubble around here first, maybe. I can't even get the cap off this thing because it's so tight my hands hurt. So we're going to use the wine thief here without stirring this thing up. And this thing works pretty good. And the clarity of this Pyment's looking really good already. I got a few grape skins in here I can see. And that's why it's time to rack. I'm just going to get a couple more, a little bit more. This should be enough, probably not. Probably need one more. Love the color. Yeah, I need a little bit more. So yeah, I couldn't get the cover off of that. You just take your wine thief and shake it a little, and she fills up. Works really good. Definitely gonna get a taste on this at the end. Oh boy, she finished nice. Finished nice. Time for a rack, and she looks beautiful. Oh man. Oh, it's like a Kool-Aid almost. So, wow. Clear as a whistle. This is amazing. Might need that camera over here.
Here.
She finished that. Oh, below. I can't even see how low it is. It's so low. It's 10. She's 2 notches down, so it's 1 point. Oh man, I never read them this long. Okay, I'll have to figure out what that says when I pull it out. It's a notch down from the 10 there. Or up from the 10, which would be
98.
She finished nice, really nice. So
Now it's just clearing.
So we're going to rack it. She's definitely time. Look at the clarity of that. I definitely want to pour it back in, but not right this second. So let's get this the racking process going. This is a long video, but that's okay. Did it come out?
It's come.
So the first racking, this thing tastes delicious. Like I say, it finishes at 998. Would that be right? Was there 2 points below 00? So here's the trub in the bottom, which is quite a bit, and we avoided picking up most of that. We're going to dump that out and clean that carboy. And here's what we got left, almost 5 gallons, which we will put under the darkness again and maybe put some metabisulfate in there for preservation. But we tasted it here. And on this taste test there, she tastes awesome. She's pretty clear. There's your clarity. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but next racking. This is all without bentonite or nothing. This is a standard clearing. Definitely dry. We might even back sweeten that. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Pyment 2023. It is time to bottle the Pyment. We are bottling the Pyment today. I take all my bottles that I have down here, brand new ones this time, and I soak them in the sanitizer. I dip them right in there and let them soak fully submerged. So we're going to get on with that, get the siphoning going, get the bottling wine on there, and we'll start filling these bottles. All right, there we go. We got the siphoning started, and we're going to fill these bottles up. I picked up a little of the sediment on the first one here, but it's not going to hurt nothing. This Pyment is so clean and clear. I guess we'll fill a mess of them, then we'll cork them. It goes pretty fast. We'll use some bottles, and the wife has a gallon jug. We're going to finish it off with a gallon jug, so we don't have to use all the bottles. And we'll show how we put the labels on these. All right, what I got here is 24 labels from my Pyment. That's going to go on the Pyment bottles that we brewed, and we printed these out on an inkjet printer. And the way that works is you print them out, and you take them and you spray them with some clear lacquer paint or enamel paint, whatever you want to use. Oh, I cut that one terrible. I better pay attention to what I'm doing next time. So yeah, we put them on here. You spray them down with some clear lacquer or enamel, and that stops them from running when you dip them in the milk. So go ahead and put the labels on the bottle and dip them in milk. So we'll get back to you after we get these all cut up and put them on the bottles. Why wouldn't I? And there is 24 labels for my Pyment, all cut out, and we'll put them on with milk and 2 extra for beer bottles, and I'm giving 2 samples away to some friends. So there you go on the labels. All right, we're putting the labels on the Pyment here. We're going to get that done. I wanted to get this on the shelf in the basement. We take the labels that we made on the printer and sprayed them down with clear lacquer, clear enamel. We take them, we dip them in milk. We place them on the bottle. We try to line them up perfectly, whatever that means. Always take your seam, push your seam away from turn your seam opposite so the label's not going on the seam. Take your dry rag, push it on the bottle, hold it there for, I don't know, maybe an eternity. No, I think it's 10-15 seconds. You just dry it out like this. I'll let you know in a minute. Sometimes I go a little bit longer to make sure. But if you're in a hurry, right about there, that probably did it there. I'm not sure. We'll pick it up. We'll take our sanitizer rag. We'll wipe off the bottle on that new label, and that's what it looks like. So we got like 13 bottles. And once again, I don't want to make the video too long. I got 15 bottles labeled of Pyment 2.0 from 2023. These two labels at the end are on upside down because they were the first to pour. I picked up some sediment, and we'll decant those out later when they settle out at the bottom, and we'll drink those first probably. There you go. Pyment 2.0. I have a gallon jug here. I didn't want to put it on the table, get it in the way. We're going to get a sample of this. We had a sample in the hot tub. I put up a short. You can go watch that short. And we liked it. She came in really dry and finished at 998. So the wife and I, we decided we're going to see what it would... Boy, am I yelling in the camera. Seeing what it would taste like in the back sweetened department. We're going to give it a little bit of blackberry syrup, Monin. I use this here to back sweeten a lot of things. And I guess she used a tablespoon. Let's try the same thing on our side. Teaspoon. Ooh, it's like well, it is a syrup. It's very good. I'm yelling in the camera again. So let's get a chink on there. Cha-ching. Smells like it did yesterday. Much better. Much better back sweetening. Yeah.
I like the blackberry back sweetening. I think it really enhances the flavor. I noticed that yesterday when we were drinking. The color was so blackberryish that...
It is. It's all red. It's perfectly red. And it came in, like I say, 998. It was dry. You could taste the grapes and the honey, but yet she's dry. And a lot of people like a little sweeter.
Yeah,
and I like it a little sweeter myself. Yeah. That's why we like the meads we make here at the vineyard.
You let it finish a little too low. We should have stopped it, maybe?
Well, no. I think this is a great idea. I wish we would have back sweetened the whole thing. But you can add this Monin
to your drinks as you go.
You can add the Monin to your drinks as you go. It's a very nice unit to do. They make this in Oh, I saw like an advertisement for the company. Maybe they'll pay me for that. So the taste, plain was, like I say, dry. You would taste the grapes, like a dry Merlot, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, it just didn't have the right body flavor. This gives it a lot more body flavor.
More of a body, I agree. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I guess this is a advertisement for the company. This is really good stuff. They, put this on your syrup.
Put it on waffles.
Put it on your waffles.
You can make a mixed drink out of it.
Once again, it's a gourmet syrup. They make it in all different flavors. Peach. Boy, I'll tell you, cherry is really good. I made a cherry mead with it, and I back sweetened it with it. It was just awesome. It's really good stuff. So I would suggest people you use that stuff. So once again, on the Pyment 2.0, we're going to give it a rating of, we just bottled it yesterday, we're going to give it a rating of, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this one a good 9, for sure. Clarity,
yes.
Taste, legs, alcohol 12.75%. I think it was 12.7, almost 13%.
Very yummy.
So, until next time, Proust.
Proust.